Hi there. How you doing? I have a story for you. I want to leave this here and I hope it encourages you, okay? So here we go. There was a servant who worked for his master, and his job was to fetch water from the well down in the town. So every day for 2 years, he had a stick that he had placed right behind his neck, and he hung two pots at the end of each stick. And he fetched the water and he delivered it to his master's house. The only problem was one pot was perfect. It could carry the full capacity of water, okay, for its size. The other pot, on the other hand, was cracked. And so it could only deliver half of the capacity that it was supposed to hold. So for 2 years, the servant did this very consistently, fetched the water from the well, took it to the master's house. When the 2 years was over, the crock pot felt so sad, felt like a failure, felt disappointed, like it wasn't good enough. It couldn't measure up to the perfect pot that was able to carry a full load of water. And so he apologized to the water bearer. He said, "I am so sorry. I'm so ashamed of myself. And I apologize for only being able to deliver half the load of water, whilst the other pot was able to deliver a full load of water." The water bearer was confused, and he asked the pot, "What are you talking about? What do you mean?" He said, "You know what? Hold that thought. I want to show you something." So he took the pot all the way back to the well. And he said, "I want to show you something." And the path that they walked through, he said, "I want you to look over there. Do you see all those beautiful middews of flowers? Do you see how beautiful and bright and big and lustrous they look?" And he said, "Yeah." And the water bearer said, "Every time that we walked this path, the water that was leaking out of you was watering those plants. And that's why they look as big and beautiful and bright as they are. So no, you have nothing to apologize for. You may not have been able to deliver a full load of water every day, but you were able to water those plants and water those flowers and see there is still beauty. There is still growth from you." And so I came to tell you today, I don't know where you are and I don't know what and who you're comparing yourself to. You are looking at your little and you're comparing it to their much. That's not your job. Your job is to focus on what you have, because what you have can still make something grow. What you have can still make a difference. What you have is not about how people see what you have. It's about, can you see what you have? Can you see it? What can you do with what you have? What do you have? What do you have? Remember the woman who was about to die with her son? When the prophet went to her house? What do you have? What's left? What do you have? What's in your hand? That's what you have to look at, honey. Not how everybody else says much. Because when God touches your little, honey, when God touches your little becomes much. Do you understand? So stop comparing yourself. Be still and know that He's God. Have contentment in what you have. Look for the beauty in what you offer. Look at your crack and say, "Yes, I have this crack, but I can still water something through this crack." And guess what? The power of God is only made perfect in our weakness, not in our strength. God's power is made manifest only through our weakness. So I just want to encourage you today. Honey, deliver your half pot of water. It's going to water some crops. It still has value. It can still make plants grow. It can still change situations. It can still turn things around. You can still have that business with your half pot of water. You can still go back to school with your half pot of water. You can still raise those kids with your half pot of water. You can still be excellent on that job with your half pot of water. I hope you have a good day. Bye.